What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Always Compete Seahawks podcast. I'm Sam, that is Mike, and today we'll be doing a Jamal Adams contract update. We're just going to be giving our opinions on some reports that have come out recently about where the contract is the stage that it's at and where it could be going. So, obviously not a lot of buzz over the contract throughout most of the offseason. A little surprised that nothing even happened around mini camps. He didn't attend mini camps. But they said that he was dealing with some family matters that he had to attend to, and he couldn't be there. So that's not really a concern. But Jamal Adams, obviously kind of the big name going into this mini camp the training camp for the Seahawks. This is get the deal done. There's pressure now. There's legitimate pressure to get this deal done.
Right.
Very early into training camp because Derwin James, Harrison Smith, Tyrann Mathieu all might have extensions coming. So you got to get this going. So we're just going to update a couple reports that have come out. We're going to give you the one with Mike Garafolo. This was from about, I'd say, 5 days ago, not super long ago, inside the week. And it was about, how the Seahawks are willing to make Jamal Adams the highest paid safety in football, which
they'll need to. Which they'll absolutely need to.
Made me happy to know that my team is smart, because why would you trade for him knowing that he's going to want to be the highest paid safety in football, and then not doing that? Right. It doesn't make sense. So I'm very happy to see that happened. But nothing else really came out. He said they had an offer on the table. I think we kind of mistook that information. They have a mock. I think he meant that they had a mock offer in the organization, and they know kind of what along the borderlines of what they're going to offer, but they don't know definitively, what they're going to. They don't have an offer in officially. Right. So then Ian Rappaport comes out a couple days later, and he says that the Seahawks are very much willing to be to make Jamal the highest paid safety. Once again,
which is good.
Expected. He also said that he does expect the deal to get done fairly soon. I don't know what fairly soon means. If you're a Juice WRLD fan, you know that soon could mean a lot of things.
Yeah. Donda is dropping soon. Next year, we probably won't have Donda.
That's a Lil Bibby shout out there, or I guess a rant. I guess like a diss. That's a Lil Bibby diss right there. If you know
for Donda.
No, I'm talking about for Juice WRLD.
Oh, I was like, bro,
their whole thing has they've been saying soon for a year. It's dropping soon, and it hasn't dropped. So they're getting clowned for that. But anyways, fairly soon. You don't know what that means. Soon to Ian Rappaport could be in a week, it could be in a month, or it could be right before the season starts. We don't know what fairly soon means. I guess it's kind of all up to Ian Rappaport's definition. But the major thing that we found out is that we can accurately give a price tag to where Jamal Adams will be paid. He said the Seahawks are very much comfortable making him the highest paid safety, yet they don't want to make him the highest paid defensive player, which is Bobby Wagner at 18. Meaning that from 16.5 to 18, that's the range that he's going to get paid.
Right.
Because Justin Simmons is the highest paid safety at $16.5 million. So we can accurately say that's likely going to be $17 to $17.5 million, right?
That makes
we can say it's going to be somewhere in there. I'm fine with that. Honestly, I was a little afraid that he was going to ask for 20.
He might be asking for 20 now, though, and then
he could be. But all managers do that.
Yeah.
All managers and agents, they will be like, hey, we want this much money. But then at the end of the day, they always move most of the time. So that's good at least. And we know that, Jamal will be paid in that range. And then Mike Garafolo backed it up in the next couple of days saying, oh yeah, it's gonna get done eventually.
Yeah. Right.
And then today, Ian comes out and he says, the Seahawks, don't get me mistaken, Jamal Adams and the Seahawks are, quote, nowhere close to a deal.
That doesn't make
sense. And guess what? Jets fans had a field
It was
day
their Super Bowl. This is the Jets fans' Super Bowl right here.
No, duh. We're not close to a deal. He's not even in Seattle.
Jets fans, this is why we traded him. We fleeced the
Jets fans are posting like that laughing gif from that dude from Goodfellas where he's like, and they're posting that. I saw everybody posting.
I saw a Jets fan, you know that LeBron meme where he's like smiling through it all, can't believe this is my life, and it's Jets fans when they deal away Jamal. Like, shut up.
Dog.
Jamal had more sacks than your whole team last year. Literally, shut up.
We don't even have an offer. No, we're not close to an offer.
Jets fans amaze me. I mean, we get it. Your team sucks. You know, the baseball team is, up and down. The football team is not good, obviously. So
I mean, most Jets fans are usually Mets fans. So
you got DeGrom. There's that.
And then Lindor is just like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna overpay. We're gonna whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna give Lindor a bag for him to.
Whatever we pay Jamal, they're gonna be like, oh, overpaid, and then I'm just gonna say you gave Francisco Lindor $341 million.
to hit $341 million to hit like 220 or whatever he's hitting at right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't want to hear none of this from Jets fans. Jets fans are annoying. Some of the worst fans on Twitter. And I've never seen, I don't know about you, Sam, but when a player leaves my team, we trade him away, leaves a free agency, whatever, I typically root for that player. I won't necessarily root for the team. I rooted for Richard Sherman.
Even Richard Sherman, I was going to say, man went to the 49ers, and I'm like, hey, Sherman's in the Super Bowl. Good for him. We cut him. Exactly. We let him go. That's on us.
I've never seen a fan base more just disgusted by one of their old players than the Jets fans are about Jamal Adams.
People are like, how dare he request a trade from the Jets? He said we can stay, damn it. Adam Gase was the coach, and you're the Jets.
Please tell me how many playoff games
at that time when he demanded a trade, Sam Darnold was their franchise quarterback. He had every right to demand a trade.
How many playoff games have they won in 10 years?
Zero. Haven't been to the playoffs in 10 years, right?
11. Last time they went was 2010, I believe.
Oh,
haven't been to the.
They went to the AFC Championship back-to-back years with
2009, 2010, 2009.
With Rex Ryan and Sanchez.
Yeah. Because the defense was.
And LT had a career renaissance where he went for 1,200 or whatever.
And they had a prime Darrelle Revis who just erased half of the field.
Yeah, he was called Revis Island for a reason. I mean, but listen, Jamal Adams will get a deal done, and most importantly, what Rappaport said is that despite him not having a deal close to training camp for the Seahawks, which begins in Eastern time in about 13 hours.
Yeah.
Or something like that, 13 hours or something like that. That's he's going to report.
I doubt he'll be a huge participant only because a lot of guys who are looming contract extensions, they don't want to get hurt.
Most of the time, the agents will request that, and then the teams will be like, yeah, sure, we understand.
Right. So if Jamal doesn't, this is what's going to happen. Jamal is probably not going to do a lot in training camp. I bet he'll be at the facility, but he won't do a lot. People on Twitter will be, oh, Jamal,
he'll be lifting. He'll be stretching and running and all that. He won't be doing crazy drills or anything like that.
No, absolutely not. Because worst thing that could happen for Jamal is he pulls a hamstring now and he could lose millions of dollars.
Yeah. If he suffers a knee injury,
God forbid,
he's losing millions and millions of dollars. I don't think we all can comprehend how much $17.5 million a year really is. I don't think we can.
So Jamal, so just to kind of preface this, Jamal probably won't be a full participant in training camp until his deal's done. And when his deal's done, I'm sure he'll be 100% running out there doing whatever.
Corbin Smith has said routinely throughout this process that his expectation from people that he's talked to in the building has not changed, that the deal will get done shortly after training camp begins.
So we're right on schedule. People are, I think, more nervous than they should be. A lot of people just read headlines and say, oh, there was like the headline, Seahawks aren't close to deal done with Jamal. And everyone's freaking out. Oh, my God, why we're not even close?
I look up Jamal Adams right now.
Calm down. We're good.
I look up Jamal Adams right now, and I go to news. Jamal Adams, Seahawks are not close at all. Jamal Adams and Seahawks, not close at all. And then there's some good ones, like Jamal Adams will show up to camp even if a new deal hasn't been completed, which is a positive. But no, not close at all. Not close at all. Not close at all. Just over and over and over and over and over. It's like, guys,
we get it. We get it. You want to click?
Get it? We're not close. But he's reporting. He's not holding out like Jets fans a year ago said he would. And by a year ago, I literally mean
almost exactly a year ago.
It's exactly today.
Oh wow!
I think it's a year. It was either yesterday or today. Year ago, yesterday or today. Within the last like 48 hours, Jamal Adams a year ago was traded to the Seahawks. And a year ago, Jets fans were saying he's not going to get a deal. He's going to whine. He's going to cry. And he's going to hold out. Forget about it. But
oh come on, that's the AJ. That's the AJ Torres. Forget about it. But
forget about it.
So,
I'm walking here.
Jets fans are not that nice. Jets fans would not be. I'm walking it. They throw something at your car.
Yeah.
But what I'll say is our message is Seahawks fans, stay calm. Don't panic. Not to quote Aaron Rodgers, but RELAX. Relax.
We're gonna run the tape.
We're gonna run the tape.
Random Aaron Rodgers quote just had to say that. We're gonna run the tape.
Exactly.
In the NFC West, when Jamal Adams gets 15 sacks and 18 interceptions.
Right. In a single game. We get,
per game on average.
per game average. Yeah. We'll get the deal done. He'll be a Seahawk for a long time. He won't break the bank, but it's gonna be a big number. It'll be a big number. But that's what we wanted to say. We wanted to update you guys on the Jamal situation because I know a lot of people were freaking out, but we just kind of wanted to give our thoughts and to tell you that it's not as bad as the headlines make it seem. But just wanted to kind of tell you about the situation, what we think is going to happen. If I had to guess, I would say a deal gets done within the next 7 days. I say if we go another week without the deal.
I don't think next 7 days. I think a deal gets done within the first 10 days of August. So about 14 days.
So you think, the next week or two. The problem will get kind of nerve-wracking if we're midway through August, we're not close on a deal and or, something that we haven't, it's just there's made no progress.
Then you can hit panic.
Right.
If it's September and we're not close on a deal, spank the button. That ominous red button known as the panic button. You can
turn the key, unlock it, smash it.
Yeah, honestly, do the two-way identification.
Honestly, I'm even gonna say
fingerprint.
Yeah, eye scan. I'm even gonna say, if the deal's not done, halfway through the preseason, if by preseason game 2 or 3 it's not done,
I'd get scared
because Jamal would be missing so much practice time, and then if he plays, he'd have to play for the first couple of weeks, and it's just
if I were to look up the most recent. So players traded for 2 first-round picks. So we're going to go on a little tangent here for just a second.
Khalil Mack, Laramie Tunsil,
and I'm going to look up when they got their deals done. Right.
The Bears did it right away. I can tell you that the Bears did it literally the day of.
I think did it right
the day
away.
Of. They did it the day of. I specifically remember that. Yeah, it was the day of.
Trading 2 first-round picks for a player. Footballperspective.com. Is this it? Khalil Mack. Was traded on September 1st.
Yep, I remember that. September 1st, 2018. Yep, I remember that.
So then if we go to Khalil Mack extension, if I just look that up, and I see the date, he got extended on September 1st. That's different. That's not a realistic thing. Laramie Tunsil got traded on August 31st, which is pretty late.
Look up Jalen Ramsey. I feel like that's the best example.
Well, Laramie Tunsil contract. He signed. Well, no, he signed a contract way later. Jalen Ramsey would be a good example.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey. So he got traded on October 15th. But we're not going to do that. So he played out half a season. He got extended on September 9th.
It's a year.
That's pretty late. That's pretty late.
It's 11 months.
So, like, I'm going to take back a little bit what I just said, You don't have to panic. You don't have to freak the F out if he gets traded. I mean, if he does not sign by.
I was like, don't panic if we trade Jamal Adams, guys.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Don't freak out if he's not extended by September. That's really it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and drop a like so that the video will reach more people. And as always, leave a comment. We want to know what you think about what we just talked about. We always want to have a conversation with you. If you think that we should trade Jamal Adams for a 7th round pick in 2027 because you think that'll be the next Richard Sherman by that point, you're wrong. But drop your opinion, I guess.
Yeah. Try to keep the stupidity to a minimum, please.
Yeah.
Is what we ask. But yeah.
Jets fans.
Jets fans and our mentions in our last video.
Zach Wilson's the future, baby.
Woo! We traded Jamal Adams for a guard in the first round.
Woo! Yeah.
But like, Jets fans, you suck, and we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace.